What's up, guys? This is JTQ9 of LVT, and welcome back to the channel. We've got Season 53, War Number 1. Starting off a brand new season after a relatively brief bye week, or I guess off week. We are playing up against our friends at DSVG. So I've got a 4-fight war for you today. We're starting off with this Maestro. Nothing overly complicated with this particular fight, as long as you get to the SP3 as fast as you can. But the idea is obviously parry heavy, parry heavy, parry heavy, get up to that SP3 and throw when you have the maximum amount of prowess you can. So here I was just waiting to bait out that special, and then just to make sure I was maximizing the prowess, get that on there and have the bleeds finish the damage, or sorry, finish him off with bleeding him out. So overall, nothing too complicated here. I mean, it can go awry if you know, you don't hit some parries properly and you can connect on a couple hits, but for the most part we are good there, and we are off to fight number 2, a Sigil Witch that you've seen me take multiple times. I've gotten really comfortable with this fight. Like, I don't even, not that I say I wouldn't even boost for this, but I don't put any power backs on. I don't put any, because I don't even throw specials. Well, except for the SP3, I guess, when you get to it, just as a backup to drain, to power drain. But essentially, you are parry heavying until, sorry, not even parrying heavy. You're parrying until infection is up, and then once infection is up, that's when you parry heavy to get the degen on, because she'll start to regenerate, and that obviously you turn that into reverse that healing on her. So, or not reverse it, but at least, you know, prevent her from healing and then have it do some damage. So yeah, as you can see, I end up coming out with 100% health. That's the beauty about throwing the SP3 with Warlock towards the end of the fight, is that he will gain, you know, that 5, 10, 15% depending on how many infections are up of health. And we move on to our third fight. So here is another fight that I have taken before, not recently I want to say, but in the last 2 seasons. I don't even remember. Anyway, so again, the idea here is you don't want her throwing specials, so I parry until infection is up, have that power drain constantly on, constantly degenerating, doing, you know, the damage over time. And as long as I'm not a complete, well, I don't want to say idiot, but a complete fool or whatever, I will not throw the special, and hopefully just by not missing any parries, I end up coming out of this fight again with, I believe, yeah, because I'm throwing the SP3 again to get the health. So again, no need to use any potions, which is always very nice. Although, no, because it was a killing blow, I didn't heal. Anyway, he ended up at 97% health, and it doesn't matter because heading into the last fight, I didn't need him for any more. The read, well, I didn't end up using read. It was more on a pre-fight duty, so love those pre-fight duties. Oh man, it just reminds me of anyway, just a picture that from one of the alliance mates. So we had that one guy, one war had three pre-fights to put on. Three characters worth of pre-fights. So anyway, so it just makes me laugh. So we have this Punisher 2099. So again, nothing overly complicated here. It's more parry heavy, parry heavy. I did forget, however, that I guess the first time you get to an SP3 that it ends up power draining me. So I was kind of confused when that was happening, and then when the last one stuck, I was like, okay, fine, now I just need to build up again to get to the, well, to build up the prowess and then throw it and have him die here again. So nothing overly complicated again with this fight. With this war, went exactly to plan, which is always nice. And for our first war, we ended up winning somehow, because God, we just gave up some really horrible deaths, unfortunately. But somehow managed to come through with an 8, or with 8 deaths, which is just horrible. So anyway, we move on. 1-0 on the season, 4 kills, 0 deaths, and we are off to a great start. So thank you guys for tuning in, and we will catch you on the next one.